Getting ready for the off then. Michael Dunlop on pole position, brother William alongside him. David Morgan third fastest in practice. Barry Davison number 4 there in 5th. Away they go. Michael Dunlop gets the best start. Davy Morgan gets a good start as we head down towards the first corner at Creamery. So who's going to be best on the brakes here as they come down to the Creamery corner on the first of the 8 laps? Into it, it is Michael Dunlop through on the inside. We're on board now with James Cooney as he heads up through the trees here, heading back towards the run down towards Gubb Corner. You get a good idea of the Faugheen circuit, the narrow tree-lined roads there, the bumps as they go through this left-hander, and then accelerate hard down towards Gubb Corner, one of the tightest corners on the course. Here they come into it now, and Michael Dunlop in front on the round of pound Marlow Construction Honda. William Dunlop, his brother behind him there on the Paddy Flynn Honda. David Morgan there in 3rd position. That's the order as they head back up towards Faugheen Village, and into the village again they come. Still Michael Dunlop in front, coming through to complete the first of the 8 laps here in the 250 class at the Faugheen 50 road races. The rest of the field streaming through. And there's the second group coming in. Oh, and the faller, that looked like Derek Costello went down. The Skerries man there looks as though he's okay. The rest of the field safely passed through him there. Derek, who I think was challenging for 8th or 9th position. There's one of the travelling doctors, and Richie Elliott there, also another of the paramedics travelling in there. So looks as though he's okay, no problems there. Up we come then to Creamery Corner on the second lap. Michael Dunlop still in front of his brother William. William, who is tended to be the faster. Michael looks behind him. Well, William was alongside. He may even have missed him there. He may have looked actually behind him and missed it. William was right up alongside him and going past. So let's see who's in the lead. It is indeed, it's William in the lead. Is Michael going to try up the inside on the brakes? Oh, just squeezes us through. Edges William over there to the side of the road. So Michael back in front. David Morgan still there in 3rd position. That's Barry Davison in 4th position. Emlyn Hughes, that is number 2 from Rathfarnhan, in 5th spot. Out now on the second lap here of this 250 class, sponsored by Mossy Fitzgerald Building and Renovation, Kilkiernan Cottage Restaurant, Skydive Ireland, A.O. Sullivan and M. Keys. The second group there all making their way through Gubb Corner. Now on the climb back up in towards the village, and in the village itself we have William Dunlop and Paddy Flynn's 250 Honda now ahead of Michael. David Morgan there up out of the saddle just to check where the field is behind him. So first and second across the line on the run down to Creamery Corner. On the brakes, they come in there, just through the trees, nipping it in. The club have cleared away all the hedging there on the outside, so made a good job of that, lest any of the riders overshoots, and you can rest assured, once you clear the hedging away, the riders will overshoot. So here they come, and again, William Dunlop down towards Gubb Corner. He's just easing away a little bit there from Michael. Williams probably the more, well, I would say definitely the more stylish of the two. Michael tends to be a very exuberant riding style. David Morgan being a bit exuberant there in the 250 as well. There's Emlyn Hughes going through. Emlyn accelerating up the hill. And we're on boards now with the local man, James Cooney, from Piltown, just 6 miles down the road. And he's following Emlyn Hughes there through on the run up towards the village. And you can see that's how the riders see it, lots of vibration, so they have to grow accustomed to that. They're into the right-hander, now the left-hander at the church corner. Meantime, across the line goes William Dunlop through Creamery Corner. Michael going away, Michael dropping back a little bit there. I just wondered, Michael's machine sounded a little bit funny. We'll keep our ear on that, as they say. It certainly just sounded as though the exhaust might be starting to leak on it there. So let's see if we can spot the clean sound there as they accelerate out of Gubb. Cleaning the acceleration from William. Yeah, Michael, it is just starting to sound a little bit rough, and that could account for his drop in pace there. Through the village again they go. William Dunlop in front. Michael in 2nd position. William Dunlop there, who has 17 national road race wins to his credit. There's Emlyn Hughes, he's followed by number 63, James Cooney, that's our cameraman. Behind James Cooney there, it's Sam Dunlop, the cousin of William and Michael up there in front. And here they are, the Dunlop brothers through the Creamery Corner, accelerating away there. Michael runs through. A little right-hander thereafter. David Morgan there from St. Field. in County Down. Former winner at the Northwest 200 goes through. Former Clubman's champion as well. But the race leader, William Dunlop, 24 on Wednesday past, so he's celebrating his 24th birthday here this weekend. Goes through. Brother Michael behind him going up the hill. Michael almost 4 years younger. David Morgan there goes through in third position, and David again stands up and looks around, then has a bit of a problem there keeping the front wheel on the deck as he goes away up towards the top of the hill. Meantime, back with the leader as he comes through this very tight section through the village here. The F50 Supporters Club have really made a tremendous amount of work in this course to put it in top class form for racing. There's this battle again. Our cameraman James Cooney just following up behind Emlyn Hughes there. And that through the creamery corner again. William Dunlop is definitely easing away from Michael, and there's no doubt Michael's machine, the exhaust, I'm pretty sure the exhaust expansion chamber in that is actually split or something. There's a rough sound out of that exhaust. David Morgan goes through in third position. Michael Dunlop there, that second position will still give him the 250 championship by my reckoning if he stays in that position though towards the end of this race. Still a possibility of 2 rounds to be held, but seeming increasingly unlikely that the final round promoted by the Tullyallen Club, the Boyne Road races, is going to be held. So just the one remaining round at Killalane, and if the positions stay as they are at the moment, Michael Dunlop is going to win the 2-stroke Supporters Clubs Championship. William Dunlop there, who didn't take part in all of the rounds, goes through again. There's Michael, and Michael just, yep, you can hear it, it's sounding a little bit flat, and that's the indication that the exhaust is leaking. 2-stroke machines, they need to take a lot of their power from how the expansion chamber on them, the exhaust system is set up. There you can hear the crisp sound of William going through the village there, and there's the rougher sound now getting much louder as the race goes on. Sound of Michael, he checks back. That's Cathal Whelan there actually about to be lapped. So William Dunlop will come across. Cathal just got him briefly there in the shot on this lap. William Dunlop goes through. The man from Dunloy, Paul McGuire there leading another of the group down the field, and Ed Manley Jr. there 66 behind him, Paul number 13. So they go through. Here's William now, and this is down at Gub Corner. So he climbs back towards the village again up the hill. Michael goes through. Just can't get the drive out of the corner. Checks back to see where David Morgan is, but David still some way behind him there in third position. Cathal Whelan again. So they're going to be lapped shortly in this 8-lap race by William Dunlop. So there they got the last lap flag there from Buddy Farrell. So they're now on the last lap here of this 250cc race. William Dunlop there passing Cathal Whelan from Portlaoise, number 75. Cathal was over at Scarborough there recently as well in Yorkshire. And there's the rough sounding machine going through of Michael Dunlop. And back at Dub Corner then for the last time in this 250cc race. William Dunlop on the Paddy Flynn 250 Honda. A little bit of vibration there from the frame, but that's not causing him any problems. He checks back to see where Michael is, so it looks as though it's going to be another win. Cathal Whelan there signals to Michael where to go with his toe, and Michael acknowledges it as he passes him. The riders, if they know someone is up behind them, will usually try and move over. Now we're back on board with James Cooney on the approach to the village. Very, very fast up through the little S bend here, and then that's down to the Gub Corner. We caught him that time, that was on the brakes, going down towards Gub Corner. So now he's in the run back up towards the village. Will we stay with him the whole way up through the S's? Now we're back in the village itself. So William Dunlop goes through the left-hander, through the right, and that'll put him onto the finishing straight. Then it's a straight run down past the checkered flag. Michael through in second position. There's Florence Burns with the checkered flag. A win for William Dunlop. Brother Michael coming through in second. He'll be happy with that because I think he takes the championship if there's only one round left at Killalane. David Morgan coming through to take third position. And there you have your top 10 in the 250 race, and the 250 race winner William Dunlop is now with Breed.
William, that was a confident looking ride, and you were able to have a little peek behind you there on the second last lap.
Yeah, it was comfortable enough. As soon as I got to the front I had a bit of a gap, so yeah, it was handy enough.
How did you find it? How challenging did you find it?
Yeah, it's a hard wee circuit, so it is, and my bike's set up very hard and it's very bumpy, so it's not sitting to the bike that well, but you know, the bike was going well speed-wise, so it got me the win, all right.
And there